Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-July 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Saggy. What is going on? Bam. Oof. The overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Wands. Alright. That could be your energy. I feel like that's your energy, trying to keep it straight, keep it together. Because there's some things going on here. Starting off the reading, you get the Tower crossed by the Empress. There's someone over here at the other end of this with you. Not sure if they're with you, but with you, energetically at least. The shit hit the fan here. Something happened. I don't know what the hell happened. I have no idea. But something happened where you look at this person and you're like, whoa, I did not see that coming. I have no idea what that is. In your focus here, trying to keep your heart open as much as you can. And I feel like you have a lot of love for this person, whoever they are. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, I kind of get the sense that you try to involve yourself a lot in work and, you know, things you can actually put your energy towards in a constructive way. In here, in your strength, there's the Three of Pentacles, the idea of a partnership that's shown up, possibly tied up to work, I don't know. There's definitely a little bit of that in the mix. But overall, it's about this connection, whatever this is. In the immediate future, the Two of Pentacles, a little bit at a crossroad, not knowing which direction to take. Supporting this reading, the Five of Swords. That's a lot of deception there. A lot of deception. A lot of things you may tell yourself about the situation that may not be true. You know, or a lot of things that may come in as lies and you can't decipher through them. Who knows? The energy that surrounds you at this point that you may not be aware of, the Hermit. There's a lot of healing going on through all of this. You know, as we experience energies like these, they usually feel a little bit like roller coasters. Like, you know, one day we get blasted with who knows what, and it's like, what the hell is this? And then we're like, you know, by the end of the day we calm down. Then we wake up the next day and it's like another one. It's like, what the hell is this? And then, you know, and it keeps on going like that. And you don't realize necessarily that there's a lot of stuff going on for you to actually grow and evolve, even if it feels like shit, especially when it feels like shit. So there's a lot of healing happening through this process. You know, however roller coastery it may seem or feel. In your hopes and fears, this connection to show up as it's supposed to, you know, in its true form and light. And for the potential outcome, the Devil. Something quite toxic is at play here. But let's clarify. It's one of those readings, ain't it? One of those readings. Let's do the Queen of Wands. The Two of Cups, the Empress, the Four of Wands. Yeah. I mean, your energy, yeah, trying to keep it together. But then you're showing me them too, in a sense of, man, ideally it would be for me and this other energy to come together, make it the love, and then, you know, commitment. Great. Ideally. That's in your intentions for this. Great intentions. Great intentions. Two energies coming together, meeting halfway in that beautiful energy of love, committing to one another. Great. What more can you possibly want, right? Now let's see what's actually going on. Let's do the Tower. The Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups. Ooh, there's a lot of resistance here. There's a lot of resistance, which creates a lot of trouble. The more you resist something, the harder it's gonna get. It feels like the universe is blasting you with that counter energy of, let's say you don't want for your, what don't you want? Let's say you ordered a blue case for your phone, and it comes out as pink. They send a pink one. And it's like, I didn't want pink, I want a blue. I don't want pink. Fuck the pink, I don't want the pink. So the more you feed that energy of not wanting that, everything around you is going to turn pink. You're going to see pink everywhere. Just because you don't want it. It's going to piss you off even more. And the more you piss off about it, the more pink is going to be around you. Everything. Pink cars, pink everything. So it feels like that. It's an energy of... It has to do with this connection, and it's something that you are unable to let go of. And not only are you unable to let go of, you feed it in that energy of, I don't want it, I hate this, I hate that I have this, bah. So the more you do that, the universe kind of responds with, a bad luck kind of an instance. So you kind of attract nasty energies the more you feed on this not wanting whatever this is. And it could be, let's say, they left you, but a day before they said, I would never leave you. You are like, I think I'm going to die if I leave you ever. And then the next day they leave you. And it's like, holding that against them so bad. And like, they shouldn't have said that. Why the hell did they say that? And then did this. And then how could they have done that after they said, something like that. And that's just a minimal kind of a example. It could be something bigger. But whatever it is, you're not accepting it, you're fighting against it. And the more you fight against it, the harder it's going to get. Let's do the Empress. The Hangman, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. It's interesting because it feels like you created somehow a little bit of a fantasy world when it comes to this person, where you're throwing them in that fantasy world, and over there everything's great, everything's perfect. You get along perfect, there's love, there's passion, there's good times. Like nothing and no one can disrupt that because it's your own fantasy land. It's like it's off to the side of reality. Reality's here and it's shitty, and I'm fighting with things that I can't accept. But over here, it's so good. But it's not real. It's something that's in my head, I'm creating, I'm imagining it, and it's so beautiful, but because it's not real and it's not feeding your energy, because it's not real, the one that's feeding your energy is the nasty one. So it's like you created two worlds here. And ultimately, neither of them are real. The one where you're feeding off the negative energies, it's happening because you're feeding off the negative energies. Otherwise, it would be a different world. The other one, yeah, you're happy there. It's great. But where's the other person? Oh, they're there with me, but they just don't know it. Wouldn't it be nice for them to know it too, that they're there, and create this reality? And if they're not, that means that this is not real. Kind of a thing. So very interesting. Let's do the King of Cups in your focus. The Seven of Wands, the Justice card, the Devil. Yeah, and then, going down to the path from there, from rejecting whatever happened, you're starting to reject yourself. First it starts as a rejection towards them, and then it goes down to rejecting yourself. Because then you approach the situation from the perspective of, I love them so much, but I don't want to love them. So you're starting to go against how you feel. By doing that, you go against yourself. And you think that's right. And it's very unhealthy, because you think, yeah, that's the right thing to do, to not want to love them. What did I say? What did I do? No, I'm not going against myself. I'm going against them. Well, your heart loves them regardless. What are you going to do about it? Well, I don't want my heart to love me. That's how you go against yourself and against how you feel. So that can create a very unhealthy energy, just so you know. Let's do the Three of Pentacles there in your strength. The Temperance card, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups. You could have been friends, or maybe you're friends at this point. There's a sense of partnership or friendship somewhere here along the lines of this, where they're showing up as, I don't know, they're showing up there somehow, to some extent, in some shape or form. But not as you perceive this connection, in a very different way. So maybe you have to talk to them, or meet up with them, or, you know, see them. Maybe they're working in the same place. I don't know. And it feels like it's been going on for a while. You know, and beyond that, it's kind of like, okay, so I'm friends with this person because the circumstances make us friends, or we work together, or whatever. And every time I see them, I fantasize, you know, I bring them in my fantasy world there, the world that I created on the side. And it's like, man, it's nice. Yeah, but are they there ultimately? Oh no, it's just, you know, I'm taking brand new energy and I'm throwing it in there to be able to, it's kind of like putting wood on the fire to keep the fire going. So it keeps alive a fantasy that's not even real, the situation. And meanwhile, the real stuff, you keep on pushing against it. Which that's how you create your reality. And it could be very different if you started to work with it instead of against it. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Death card, the World card, the Nine of Pentacles. All right, you're coming more into your power. You're coming more into a sense of clarity here. You know, stepping into a place of stability more from that place of, ooh, I don't know. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're doing. I'm kind of up in the air about it. It looks like that cycle is coming to a close slowly but surely. You're definitely putting that behind and stepping into a brand new energy of confidence, more confidence into yourself and more clarity. So that's good. Let's do the Five of Swords for the supportive energies. The Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups. Whoever this is actually showing love towards you somehow, or they did. Somehow they still are. What you're doing is looking at that and you're like, that's not love. It's not showing up in the way I want it to show up, so that's not love. Well, because they asked me how I was. What is that love? So it's kind of like they're showing me here energy of love towards you. And you're looking at it and you're judging it and you're twisting it instead of taking it as it comes. And by doing that, you're not seeing the energy that they have towards you. You're not allowing it to come in. So that's quite deceptive, you know, just because it's not showing up in the way you would fantasize. That means that, no, that's not love. Maybe it is. Maybe just a simple hi is love. You know, but if you don't let it be what it is, you're not going to figure it out. You're going to be like, what? Hi? Love? Really? It's not love. Could be. You won't know until you let it be what it is. You know? Let's do the Hermit in the hidden energy. The Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there's, as I said, there's a lot of healing at play in the background there. And I feel like, you know, part of this healing is definitely coming from a conscious place of, I want to heal, I want to learn from this. You know, I don't just want to let this experience go by with me learning shit from it. But a lot of the times you tend to complicate things instead of just taking things as they are. And yeah, it looks a lot like healing. You know, sometimes it's really confusing. You have no idea what to do about it. And other times it's like, oh, okay, I think I got it, you know? So there's a lot of those energies at play about it. Let's do the Lovers. In your hopes and fears. The Two of Wands, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're shutting your heart down, you know, especially with this energy showing up in your focus of, I don't want to love them. That ultimately is going to shut your heart down, your connection to your heart. Your heart is still there, still beating, still loving. We just don't want to connect to it because we don't want to know what the heart loves. And that to us means, oh, I don't love them anymore. Okay, have it your way. It looks like a little bit of time passes here, but you're definitely slowly but surely starting to open up your heart again. Because you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You need your heart to feel. It's not only for one person that you use it, for everything you do. You're gonna need it. So slowly but surely, you're gonna open it back up here. Let's do the Devil in the potential outcome. The Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of judgment in this reading in terms of looking at them and looking at their actions and starting to judge based on that. How could they have love for me if they're not showing up, if their back is turned, if they're not calling me, if they're ghosting me, how can they have love for me? How can you say that is love? That's not love. So you take it and you judge it, whatever action they have towards you, if there's any action at all. There's love there. Someone wouldn't take the time and effort of their day to block someone else. You wouldn't. If that person didn't do something for you, you wouldn't block them. Trigger you, annoy the shit out of you, yes, there's a possibility, but that speaks to your heart somehow. So there's definitely something in there, whatever they're doing. But you look at it, and instead of taking it as it comes and accepting it as it comes, as that's their journey, that's what they're supposed to do right now, block me, okay. And instead of accepting it, you're looking at it and judging it. So that's when things become a little hard for you again. Why would you judge it instead of accepting it? So let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands. You're so human in here. I'm talking about energies and all of that, and then the universe comes in with I got a message from Saggy, and I'm like, yeah, let's see it. Excuse me, I kind of want to talk to them. I want to tell them something, and it's coming from a good place. Whatever you want to put out there towards whoever this is, it's harmless by the looks of it. But I feel like it's based on expectations. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to say something? What are you expecting in return for that? Because if you're not expecting anything, by all means, say what. If it feels right to you, go for it. Do it. Whatever it is you want to say. Whatever it is you want to do. But if you're doing something like, I'm going to text them a little joke. Yeah, make their day. Somewhere within you, are you expecting a response back? At least a smiley face. Because if you are, that's expectation. You're setting yourself up here. If you're coming from a place of, I want to make this person's day better, and I think with a joke that might do it, and if it does the trick, it does it. If not, not. I'll just send it. That's it. You put your phone to the side, you don't give a shit. They respond, they don't respond, whatever. To you, it meant that, I did something that I think is aligning with me, not with them necessarily, with what I think should be done. So, okay. I explained to you the energies at play. You have a little bit of, saggy kind of, I want to do something here. Okay. Do it. Just don't have any expectations, because otherwise you're just kind of setting yourself up here for who knows what. So let's do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle for you. Alright, we got Traveler, move in a new direction. Let's see where you're moving. 82. 82. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or to your inner worlds. about this card. The Traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process, but not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a change to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and ancestors are there for you. Extended message. The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. Cute. Cutesy cute. But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.